All right, we got the first start of the season here. I went to try before and I had no power to the ignition, and that's when I started doing some digging, found out that I had taken off the neutral safety switch, which I thought was something else. But anyways, got that back on, but I do need to get a new one because I think it's just stuck in the starting position all the time, which isn't good. So anyways, this is my choke here that I hooked up. So I'm gonna open that. It's starting to rain a little bit out here. That, see that opened up my choke there. I'm gonna take my squirt bottle. I already put a little bit in, let's see. Oop. Get some gasoline in there. Hopefully this will go. I haven't started this for a while. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna close my choke, and that neutral safety switch is right in the way there. Gonna open this just a smidge. It doesn't like a lot of choke apparently. So I just put the carburetor back on. Sorry if I'm talking loud, it just sounds really loud in here. Haven't tuned the carburetor. I just put it on, just did the standard 2.5 turns out. But it did start, so that's good. See if we can get it to idle here. Okay, there we go. Sorry if the video's a little sporadic. Ooh, no backfire there. Closing that choke a little bit. I drained the gas tank and put some fresh fuel in and a little bit of carburetor cleaner. That's a weird noise. It's like a little belt squeak there too. I think I need to tighten my belt up. It's cool, I mean, you probably won't be able to see it, but I can see into my hood, and I can watch my choke open and close as I operate that. Okay. I'm gonna try going in and turn on my idle screw, or half a turn. Okay, let's see here. Can you see that guy right in there? So I had only put it out. You can see where my head is there. So I'm just going to do half a turn out. I had set it at about half a turn already. This carburetor is odd because it seems like it gets into the transfer slots really quickly. I don't know. This is the only carb I've ever worked on, so I don't really know. Let's see. In all fairness, you know, it's first started, just might take a while to get warmed up. At least I know my fuel pump's working. I know I'm getting fuel to the carb. Yeah, this car is a little bit tricky to start sometimes, but it's been a while since I started, so I can't remember how long it actually took. But once it gets up to operating temperature a little bit, it normally does smooth out. I'm just trying to look at my choke there. I think I might close that off a little bit. I'm trying to get it to about, sorry if the video's a little crazy. I'm trying to get it to about half choke there. Yeah, that's odd. It doesn't want to open. But, oops. The good news is my coolant lines are not leaking there for the heater that I put in. I guess I'll have to do a video on that too. No coolant leaking out of there that I can see. Nothing looks like it's blowing up or leaking any yet, so that's good. A little bit of belt squeak, but I think yeah, that belt's a little on the loose side. I think I'll have to tighten that one up a little bit. Let's see. I know it's harder to see on camera. It's possible that I have a vacuum leak. That maybe because I had to reuse my old carb gaskets. I mean, it all looks okay. So, but what I hadn't tried this before, but I tried coating them in a couple of coatings of WD-40 to try to soften it up and see if that helps. But I'll give this another go here. I mean, it runs good, sounds good, but it just doesn't want to idle quite yet, so let me try opening my choke all the way, see if it wants. Trying to think, I know I did modify the carburetor a little bit, but I don't think it would have messed with my my idle at all. Because to give it less choke, it's a little rougher. And then it smooths out when I open the choke. So it feels like it's wanting full choke, or no choke right now. There's always a possibility that my idle passages are not working properly, but I checked everything over and it seemed fine. That's strange. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the engine's definitely getting warmer now. I guess I could try turning it another half turn so it's in like 1.5 inches and see if that makes any difference, but who knows? Let's see. Yeah, something's squeaking a little bit there. Oh, here comes the rain. Yeah, it just doesn't want to idle. This car does seem to like a higher idle in general, or this motor does. But the way that we had it set up before, I'm almost positive that it was into the transfer slots, which it should not be idling on the transfer slots technically. So I don't know. It wants to idle there. It's just a little bit too much. I'm gonna kill it and go in a little bit more, and then I just want to get this out of the rain here. Yeah, let's see. Let me go in another half a turn. See if it idles there. Yeah, we're in for a bit of a rain. Well, it's been raining on and off all day, so I've kind of been like dodging the rain all day trying to get this fired up. Okay, there we go. I want to get a tachometer installed to find out what my RPM is so I can set my idle a little better. This is a little bit on the low end here. And again, like I said, it is possible that I have a vacuum leak, so I'll have to check for that. But let's give it half a turn again. Man, oh man. I figured that's probably around 800 RPM there, but I might have to do a little more digging and find out on this carburetor, because, and also I also might have to play with my my mixture screws a little bit. Like I said, I just did the initial setup, which is typically 1.5 turns out from all the way in. So you know, you put them in all the way, 1.5 turns out, and then on your idle stop screw, once it engages, you just go 1.5 turns out. But so I may have to play around with things a little bit. But anyway, so I got it to idle now. Sounding pretty good. Get you in here. Oh yeah. I can't wait to put a little bit of a glass pack on this. Both sides. Nice and has a good sound. Anyway, sorry, I know that was a really long video, but thanks for watching. Hopefully that was enjoyable. So have a good day.